morning and welcome to my third Saturday morning live chat. I did not remember to give you guys a heads up about this one. It is the same time as last week, but I thought I would show up and see if anyone else showed up to hang out with me. It might be a little bit more loud even than normal because the kids are playing a game in the next room over, and yeah. They're noisy. They're always noisy, which you know if you watch my videos. I have spent the last like 2 hours trying to get the Wi-Fi working in our house. It is kind of driving me up the wall. We've had the people from our Wi-Fi network over here 3 times trying to fix it, and it's officially fixed now, but I just bought a new router and spent an hour and a half trying to set up all of the routers, and because we have Google Wi-Fi extenders because our house is kind of tall and narrow, and so far I just got an alert that I needed to use cellular data for this, which is fine. It's usually a better connection anyway, but after all the time that I've spent this morning working on getting it up so that we have Wi-Fi in the whole house, it is a little bit irritating. I'm just really hoping that I can get it working because I need Wi-Fi, especially my office is on the 3rd floor, so especially up here in my office so I can upload videos and stuff like that. So I think it should work because we have a brand new router, we have a brand new modem, we replaced everything. They've come out here and they've told us that our internet works. Google actually just told me on my little phone when I did a test that it's working. I just don't know why it's not actually working. But yeah, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section because I am totally and completely unprepared today. Last time I had like a little list of things to talk about, but this time I've just been rushing around since early this morning. Thank you, Clark. Oh my gosh, I do too. I think the company is going to start getting irritated because every time they come out, they've found something wrong. And it's all been on the box outside the house mostly. The last one wasn't, but the other ones all were on the box outside the house. So you can hear them probably. Good morning, my autistic purple world. It's good to see you here. Yeah, so that is what it has been kind of hectic. James woke up in the middle of the night with a stomach ache, so I was up with him from like 12 to 1, and then Maggie woke up at 3 o'clock and wanted me to charge her Kindle, and that's pretty much the only time that she can have her Kindle, but I'm not gonna replace it and give her a new one because I don't want her to start coming in here in the middle of the night, because it started out with like she would come over at like 6, which is fine because I'm already up with the other kids getting them on the school bus at 6, but now the time is like gradually being pushed back earlier and earlier till our new early morning wake up of 3. Like, this is not morning, you need to go back to sleep, I'll give you your Kindle in the morning. Yeah, so it was a long night last night. I went to bed at like 9 and thought, it's the weekend, I can sleep in, I don't have to set an alarm for 5:30, which is to get the kids on the bus. Yes, this is the office. This is the office that James helped paint. And it's pretty much, I go back and forth between red and yellow being my favorite color, but for paint on the walls, I would say that yellow is my favorite color. I've always wanted a yellow house. Yes, we've got a question about the kids' sleep, and I would say that Sadie and Maggie were the 2 that had the most trouble with sleep, and Sadie's sleep trouble only lasted till she was like 2. And it was basically that Sadie did not sleep between the time she was born and really until she turned 2 for more than like an hour and a half at a time. But more in the terms, I think that was like more of a colic thing and ear infections thing, and just, yeah. She should have had ears. She should have had tubes in her ears. But Maggie had kind of the typical, what you hear parents talking about, of just bouncing off the walls all night, where she would be bouncing on her bed for hours when she was like 3, and there wasn't really anything that we could do that would calm her down. We tried so many things. We had such a long bedtime routine and it really didn't help. So when she was diagnosed with autism, we talked to her doctor, and her doctor recommended melatonin, and it was a small amount, like 1 milligram of melatonin, and it the way that melatonin affects Maggie, I think it also affects Paul the same way, because Paul takes melatonin now and he takes it and I will be talking to him and like 10 minutes later he's out, which I've taken it a few times and it does not affect me that way. And we did the melatonin with Maggie, the 1 milligram, and I was thinking it would take like half an hour to work. So we were giving her a bath and all of a sudden she started falling asleep in the bath about 5 minutes after she took it. And from then on, we learned that if Maggie has melatonin, she is usually out in about 5 minutes from it. So I think her and Paul just seem to be very, very sensitive to it. She probably took it for a year the first time, and then we stopped using it and she kept sleeping. I think she just had a good sleep routine at that point. And then a few times over the years when she started having problems, you're welcome. That's, for us, that's really the only thing that's worked. And we've gone on and off it many times and it's never been a problem when she's gone off it. But then sometimes like a couple years later, she'll need it again. The other thing that helped her sleep was we got a compression blanket, and it's like basically like a big band of like swimsuit fabric. What is that, lycra? Spandex that goes around the bed. And for Maggie, she tends to need that deep pressure, her and Tessie both. We actually also got one for Tessie, and Tessie probably, someone is at my door. You guys, please. I'm not even sure. I think there's jumping going on. Really close to the door that I am here. But the compression sheet goes around the entire mattress and it's kind of like a tube, and both Tessie and Maggie, it really helped them sleep. But it wasn't something that we could consistently use. It was like if it was on the bed for too long, they would stop using it. They would stop getting into it. So it's kind of something that we take away and bring back when I hope it helps. Infinitely interesting information. Oh, Marita, I hope it helps. It hasn't consistently, it doesn't all the time work. Hi Pinkie Pie, that pink phony, that's such a cute name. Yeah, but it has helped a lot for some of the time, and I know when you're looking for answers, it can be so hard with sleep. And as parents, we need sleep, and our kids need sleep too. So I hope that helps. Let's see what else is going on here. Obviously, Clark remembers when we were called Someday I'll Sleep Autism Vlogs, and yeah, they found, yeah, that was our old name. And you guys, some of you may have been here way back when we were Coffee and Cupcakes, which was, one of the kids chose that name because I just had no idea. I'm so bad at naming things. Like I had a blog and it had a series of different names, and Autmazing is Sadie's choice. She was the one who came up with it, and it was the first name that I felt like really fits. I liked Someday I'll Sleep, but it was so long, it was such a mouthful. The Autmazing seems like it's a better fit for us. Yeah. Oh, I know, I have an update. I really need to make a list. Next week I will not be working on the router before I come in here. So school. Oh, Christy, I hope you like your weighted blanket. I have a weighted blanket and I use it some of the time. I do like it. I like it a lot. But usually I use this, actually, you can see it right here, because I've been sleeping up here because our bedroom is still not repaired. And it's pretty heavy. It is, and it has heating coils inside it. It's a heated blanket because I'm always so cold at night. But I have a weighted blanket too that I use in summer more, because in winter I just like to have a ton of blankets on me. Somebody just asked if the kids like Disney movies. Sorry, blanked out for a second there. And yes, they do. Maggie's favorite Disney movie is Snow White. And it's funny because she likes to watch it up to a point, but then when it starts to get scary with the witch, she will turn off the TV and then she'll ask to watch it again from the beginning. So Maggie and Tessie are both really sensitive to what they watch and to, I don't know, scary parts, or not even really scary parts. I mean, like the witch in Snow White is kind of scary, but not like you wouldn't think of it as a scary movie. But both Tessie and Maggie are definitely really sensitive to that, to what they watch, and to it being something sad happening. Oh, the update. I know. I got sidetracked for a second there, which is good. I appreciate all your questions because I love being able to like answer right away because I do get really intimidated about answering comments for some reason. It's just a thing with me. So if I see a question right here, I can just respond to it and it's easier. Also, wait, really quick. So ADHD today. This is fidget came in a fidget box that we got for the kids and everyone's been picking out fidgets and I took this one. And it's like a little ring and I can't wear it for very long because it's, I think, made for kids, but I love how it feels. And even Paul, he took it the other day when he was in here and he was like, I really like this. So it's just kind of something that you fidget with, obviously. Anyways, third attempt at getting this out. So school, Maggie and Tessie are, I guess as of today, I think officially out of quarantine. We were going back and forth with their school all week trying to find out what their actual return date was because they're both in the same school district, which is the intermediary school district. And so they told me that Tessie could return on the 3rd, but Maggie couldn't return till the 6th, which I was confused by because Maggie's positive test was on the 23rd and Tessie's was on the 24th. And it's supposed to be 10 days. And I think someone's upset. I might have to. Usually this isn't arguing upset if James is upset. If I don't hear him stop, I'll go run and check, but I think he's okay. They are arguing probably about the game that they're playing, so I'll see if they work it out. No more heart. Oh, you go to Heart School day after tomorrow. So that's actually what I'm talking about. You can hear Maggie, and Maggie has really, really missed school. Heart School is finished for today, but guess what? On Monday, you get to go back to school. Okay, Maggie? Monday, Heart School, take the bus. I totally will. It sounds like it quieted down. I put Sadie in charge just while I'm in here doing this. And Sadie does, I pay Sadie like $10 for every half hour that she watches the kids. She has a savings account, so she doesn't usually watch the kids for more than a half hour at a time for me. But now that she's 13, I've started doing that when she watches the kids, and she has quite the little savings account that she's saving up for college, growing in that way of like, hey, could you watch the kids for half an hour while I do this thing that I need to do, while I fill out this paperwork, while I call the schools, and it works really well. So yeah, they finally concluded that they were counting. Thank you, Clark. It sounds like they're good now. If I hear any yelling or crying again, I will go for a minute. But I hear them they're back to talking. One second, I will go see really quick. Guys, what's going on?
I'm trying to get him under control by beating him in like a tournament, and now he's going to bed. And he pinched me over and again, and then I got super hard.
Okay, guys, can we keep our hands to ourselves? No, I'm sorry. Why don't you guys play a different game then? Let's not play that game. Let's play like... No, we're not going to pinch anybody. How about you guys... Everyone can hear you.
He's also trying to punch me.
Dude, I live streaming. Do you want to come see me really quick? You can say hi. No. Okay, yeah, Patrick. You guys can... Maybe you... Guys, are you going to all go on the live stream right now? Yeah.
Sure. Hi. Where's the camera?
Right here. Well, why? 10 people are watching us, guys.
Patrick.
My brother Patrick. 11.
11 people are watching us. I wonder if any of them are my stalking classmates who watch the video. I'm confronting you.
If any of my classmates, one person left. If Sadie said that.
No, not
If anybody,
you think Sadie's
Gene,
Yeah.
look.
Clark says hi, James and Patrick.
Hi.
Not too loud.
Are you one of my teachers?
One of my classmates' last name is Clark, so.
No. Although he
What's
does
he
work in a
saying?
school. Hi, guys.
I don't know.
Marietta says hi, guys.
Hi. Clark, how do you know her name?
Because he watches your
I
videos.
wonder how.
Kitty.
Okay, guys. Do you guys want to go out and play?
No, I'm going to stay
game?
here.
You guys want to stay in here?
Yeah, let's see how to... my brother.
Well, okay, why don't I ask you guys some questions? So anyways, what I was saying earlier was that the girls are going to get to go back to school on Monday, and Maggie will ride the bus, and there will be a paraprofessional in the bus, which makes me feel much better about it. Are you saying bye, or do you want to talk about something?
What's he saying?
Can you recommend a good Christmas gift for a 3-year-old girl, a toy or something?
Yes.
Mama. Oh, I will?
Yeah, we're not good at that stuff.
Little kid stuff?
Yeah, Frio. Look for
A toy bow and arrow.
No. Okay, I'm not recommending a toy. This is his favorite shirt. Okay, but I am still.
You have a cool shirt, Patrick.
Good job reading
That's
that.
my shirt. James borrowed my
Yep.
shirt.
You have your pizza cat shirt on.
Pizza cat.
I would go with trying to figure out what her special interests are. If she already has one, like at Sadie's age, it was actually nuns. At Maggie's age,
It was mermaids.
at Maggie's age, no, it was Dora. And so we really focused on those.
Clark said
Maggie
another
had
thing.
a ton of Dora stuff, and then she had a ton of, what was her? I guess it was mermaids after Dora, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
can tell.
Tessie had unicorns.
Yeah,
If
Tessie's
your
always-
kids, tell me, if you ever feel sick, then you should probably take a bath because that actually.
That's what
Once
Mom
when I
does
was
to
sick
me.
in the middle of the night, I actually took a bath and it made me feel a lot more better. I was taking a medicine when I was having a bath.
Okay.
But, we took a while. Like,
Yeah.
I saw my watching
It helped.
cats and dogs. What do you have then this night?
But you take an allergy. Both of us take a Zyrtec, and so does Sadie every day, huh?
How
Yeah.
did this get dragged into the conversation?
Cats.
This is how conversations go here.
And when we 4 weeks, yay!
I'm glad you guys came in
What
here.
is this?
This is do you want to show it?
It's a puppet.
I took
fidget
this out of the
spinner.
fidget. Here,
Puppet
let me show it
fidget.
really quick. Because they can't see you over there, James. It is a Pop-It fidget spinner,
Ooh, can I try it?
and I like it. I've never really liked Pop-Its or fidget spinners that much, but
Yes, you
the
do.
combination, yeah, it's a good combination.
I like fidget spinners. I like poppets.
Where's your ring?
What's he
Patrick has a
saying?
ring like this. Oh, they're talking to each other. Trampolines. Oh my gosh, yes. All of our kids have loved trampolines. Tessie loves
Oh,
trampolines especially.
What's he saying?
She used to sneak out of class to try to go to the trampoline room with her.
yeah. Trampoline. What's he saying?
Look, somebody said, you're right, James. Warm baths help with stuffy noses. And tummy
And
aches.
it also helps if you feel sick. I also
Your tummy aches.
I told James that. And you know something? This is really fun. I like it. I really do. Mom, can I hold this?
Can you hold the what?
My
Yeah,
centimeter.
yeah, but you don't take this one because you have your own.
Yeah, I do.
He has the gold one. Okay.
If you have
I think we're gonna wrap it up for today because.
Wait. No.
Okay, you do your. Okay.
Dude, I don't have it up just yet. There's a lot more that I want to do.
Okay, what else?
There is.
What else do you guys want to talk about?
What's he
So
saying?
so much stuff. What's your favorite Pokemon, James and Patrick?
Mine is Celebi because that's actually my both Pokemon. Mine is Mewtwo.
We do not already have our Christmas tree up. Christmas trees are really hard here because Tessie has climbed them in the past.
And I'm allergic.
Well, only if you like scratch up
And
against them.
I am never gonna put up the star because when I was little, I was so afraid.
You were afraid of Daddy lifting you up. He wouldn't drop you. So last year we put the Christmas tree out on the front
I'm
porch.
still afraid of heights.
You're still. You know what? I am too. We put the Christmas tree on the front porch right in front of the windows, and we brought it in on Christmas Day. Chimchar. Chimchar.
Oh, I have a Chimchar stuffed animal.
You do?
Yeah. Remember?
I like fire Pokemon.
Me too.
Does our cats haven't
Crime
Thor hasn't been around.
He has he
And it was
has
only
played in bags.
Yeah, Snowball's still
You should probably
little,
get
so it was
one of
only
these.
in
These are
there
so
for a
much fun.
day.
He plays in bags.
Okay, guys, it's coming up on 20 minutes. I am also going to actually be doing a live stream, my second live stream over on Amazon. For anyone but there I'm going to be talking about dog treats.
Wait, what's he saying?
I like Mewtwo. You knew it.
You're not Selby.
Celebi is, what is Celebi? A Pokemon.
Artichoke Pokemon.
That's
Oh.
what we think.
Yeah.
They feel like his head looks like an artichoke.
Yeah.
And
think
James
that-
knows that I love artichokes, so he knows that I
Yeah,
just
I'm
want
a
to gobble him
Celebi.
up, huh?
Yeah, because
That's what we think. We don't know.
It's actually called
So-
the onion Pokemon.
No, it's not.
onion?
You should look that up. We should check that.
People actually call Celebi the onion Pokemon.
Like
And back in the olden games, they made Celebi.
What's he saying?
Bye. Take care, guys. My favorite's Pikachu. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
We're
That's
over
my
20
dad's-
minutes now, so we're gonna say
That's
goodbye.
what-
Okay.
Bye.
You guys say bye.
That's my dad's both Pokemon.
See you guys next week. I'm planning on live streaming again at 11 o'clock.
Wait, tell us something.
I don't know if I'll have special
Celebi used
guests.
to be like so powerful, but then they took away like all that power stuff.
Oh my goodness.
In an old game.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time.